worthy of this message? Okay? So what Messiah is telling the 12, when you go into a city, examine. Take out of the city which you enter whom you see to be worthy, stay with them. Let your peace, your words, or your message come upon it. But if they don't accept, okay, shake the dust off your feet. So we see that we don't have to go door knocking or evangelizing, but we must observe and see who is worthy of this message. Unfortunately, we don't have the writings of all the 12 to to see the characteristics of each and every one of the 12 line up with Messiah, but we do have James, Matthew, John, Revelation. That is the character of Messiah. Those brothers write the character of Messiah. How do we know? Because it's the same style of writing. It's consistent with the Tanakh, with the Old Testament, with the prophets, with the Psalms. They're all consistent. All right. Here's Paul sending a letter to Titus to rebuke sharply these liars, and says that his witness is true. Okay? Titus 1 verses 12 and 13. One of themselves, even a prophet of their own, said, the Cretans are always liars, evil beasts, slow bellies. This witness is true. Wherefore rebuke them sharply, that they may be sound in the faith. Okay? So, Paul is just stating that his witness is true, with no one to, back him up, no witnesses, nothing. Matthew 18:15. Moreover, if thy brother shall trespass against thee, go and tell him his fault between thee and him alone. If he shall hear thee, thou hast gained thy brother. But if he will not hear thee, take with thee one or two more, that in the mouth of 2 or 3 witnesses every word may be established. Okay? Paul is basically saying, rebuke them sharply, just on the strength of my own word. My witness is true. Go ahead and rebuke them sharply. Messiah says, take them to the side. Talk to them. If that don't work, then bring 2 or 3 witnesses. Paul just skips over the entire protocol that Messiah set out. Remember, brothers and sisters, Messiah earlier said his words are life. Every single one of them. Every single one. It is also, John 8, verse 17, it is also written in your law that the testimony of 2 men is true. At the mouth of Deuteronomy 17:6, at the mouth of 2 witnesses or 3 witnesses shall he that is worthy of death be put to death. But at the mouth of 1 witness he shall not be put to death. Okay? But Paul is telling Titus, my witness is true. So do these things. Rebuke them, that brother sharply, or them people sharply. Okay? So let's talk about Paul's authority and apostleship. Romans 11:13. For I speak to you, Gentiles, inasmuch as I am the apostle of the Gentiles, I magnify my office. Okay? Paul is setting himself aside to the apostleship of the Gentiles, and he magnifies his office. So basically, he's given himself authority to be a set-apart message to the Gentiles. Okay? This word here, Gentiles, is the same word that Messiah used, nations, Greek 1484. Okay? A multitude, whether of men or beasts, associated or living, or company, or troop, or swarm, a multitude of individuals, the same as the human life, a tribe, a nation, a people, group. This is the same word that when Messiah sent out the 12, he said, go out into the nations, teach the nations, Don't do like the Gentiles do. They're all the same word. This word Gentile, this word nations, it's all the same Strong's number. Okay? So if Messiah had already sent out the 12 to go out to the Gentiles, because remember, the tribes were dispersed all over the nations, all over the world, so they was in every nation. And Paul here says that he was sent out to the nations, and he magnifies his office. Matthew 28:19. Go ye therefore and teach all nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father, of the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Okay? Well, you may think that Paul is one of the 12. That's probably the confusion. You know, a lot of times you'll ask somebody, who are the 12 apostles? They'll tell you Mark, Luke, you know, all kind of stuff. Mark, Luke, Timothy, what's the other one? Jude. You know? So let's find out who the 12 are. Find out who the 12 are. Matthew chapter 10, verse 2. Now the name of the 12 apostles are these: the first Simon, who is called Peter, and Andrew, his brother, James, the son of Zebedee, and John, his brother, Philip, and Bartholomew, Thomas, and Matthew, the publican, James, the son of Alphaeus, and Labius, whose surname was Thaddeus. Okay? No Paul, no Timothy, no Mark, no Luke, no Jude, no Titus, none of that. Okay? Simon the Canaanite and Judas Iscariot, who also betrayed him. These 12 Yeshua sent forth and commanded them, saying, Go not into the way of the Gentiles, and into the city of the Samaritans enter ye not. Alright, so don't do what the Gentiles do, and don't go into Samaria. Don't go into the city of Samaria. Okay? Well, now that we just named the 12, the next question may be, well, Judas died. Somebody had to replace Judas. So of course Paul was next in line to replace Judas, right? Well, let's see. Let's look at that. Okay. Matthew 16, verse 19. And I will give unto thee the keys of the kingdom of heaven, and whatsoever thou shalt bind on earth shall be bound in heaven, and whatsoever thou shalt loose on earth shall be loosed in heaven. This is what he was saying to Peter. Okay, so he gave Peter the authority. You see the passing down of authority to Peter. Okay? So let's look at Acts chapter 1, verses 24. And they prayed and said, Thou, Master, which knowest the hearts of all men, shew whether of these two thou hast chosen, that he may take the part of this ministry and apostleship, from which Judas by transgression that he might go, that by transgression fell, that he might go to his own place. And they gave forth their lots, and the lot fell upon Matthias, and he was numbered with the 11 apostles. Okay? So look, people, brothers and sisters, Messiah gave authority to Peter, and Peter was humble enough to still seek the approval, pray and seek the approval of the Father that's in heaven, although he had the authority to do this thing. He didn't just pick somebody. No, this brother seek the approval of